Welcome to the Blong Technology Center. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the labs that we use for the Engineering Tech program here at the BTC. The first lab we're going to look at is the electrical lab. We have a number of stations that students use as they work through all the courses other than hydraulic and a couple other classes next door. The first thing I want to kind of give you a quick look at is one of the stations we use here in the lab. And you can see a number of the components that we use. On the top shelf, we start with a frequency generator. On the left, in the middle is the DC power supply, an oscilloscope on the right, and then on the lower half is a digital multimeter. All the stations that you kind of see here in the middle are all set up exactly the same, so students have the opportunity to just sit at whatever station's available. Currently, with the COVID protocols, every other station is closed, so they don't have, we're limited on number of students that can come in at one time. So far, that has not been a major issue. On occasion, we've had to move students that aren't doing labs into another room so they can do their studying. On the back wall, we have a number of different trainers that we use. Thermal process control for our process control 2 course. In the center is our troubleshooting for PLCs, and that's the advanced PLC course. And on the far left here is the motor control trainer. That one is for 3-phase. Students work with timers, push buttons, sensors, and working on a 3-phase motor. Around the corner here, as I move around, we have our motion control trainer. We also have our PLC trainers. We have 2 of these stations. This is using our high-tech gateway computer and our high-tech Omni desktop computers. One of the areas we're kind of looking at is trying to update these computers somehow. So that's kind of on our long-term list to try to get those taken care of. Now I'm going to kind of move over, and we're going to go next door and look at our hydraulics course and the trainers we use in there. Go right around the corner here. This room is kind of a multi-purpose room. We use it for training. It's set up for students to come in and take classrooms through the CE side. So we have courses going on in here along with our normal credit courses. It's not a major issue at scheduling. Most students kind of understand our schedule, so usually do not have any overlapping or anything that's really serious. One of the first trainers we look at is our hydraulic trainers. We have 3 of them currently. 2 of them are a little out of date. They still work fairly well, but we are looking to replace one of them and then later on replace the second one to get more update and more easier to maintain. You can see this is our newest trainer here, and you can tell the difference a little bit between this one and a little bit older ones that we have sitting here. The next 2 trainers you see are the pneumatic trainers that we use for the same course, fluid power fundamentals. Turning here, this is our robotics for our robotics course. That's a FANUC. We also acquired here at the campus is a universal robot that we're kind of testing how it will work with our robotics course. Normally what I have students do is use the FANUC trainer that I just showed you, and then have them come over here and do the same lab with the universal and kind of see the difference in how they program and work. It just gives them a good broad understanding of 2 different systems. This universal robot is also going to be used with the CNC labs and with welding. So we're trying to incorporate it across a number of our different campus or programs here at the campus. This is our process control trainer that we use for process control 1. And then as I move down here, around my little corner here, this is our hydraulic troubleshooting course or fluid power maintenance. And you see we have a hydraulic troubleshooting trainer This trainer allows us to put faults into a system so students learn how to recognize when a system's not working and what steps to take to repair it, and basically troubleshooting with this one. This trainer is our mechanical drives trainer, used for students to learn about motors and shafts, gears, and how to set those up and check for problems when they run into them. And that's our 2 labs that we use. If you have questions, please ask and let me know. Hope you enjoyed the quick short tour.